Ignore that knock at your door or perhaps text message, and you could risk losing money for schools, services, and representation in government. That's what's at stake when census workers come calling, and the I-team has learned the neighborhoods where they're often being ignored or turned away. Our investigative reporter Lolita Lopez joins us now with details. Lolita?
Yeah, Colleen, even though it's illegal to share your information that you give the census, that remains private. Organizers say there is fear and distrust of the government. That worries workers who say their time to convince people to respond has been cut short, so they're working double time to get the word out. Oscar Cisco, field organizer of the census program with the nonprofit Council of Mexican Federations, makes sure Lupe Rodriguez has been counted. She tells us it's important and that she's already filled out the 2020 census for her household of 6. But Cisco says in his experience, this type of reaction is alarmingly rare in largely Latino-populated Huntington Park.
There's a sense of just people who don't really trust government. The I-team finding Huntington Park currently at a 58% response rate. That's 12% less than during the last census 10 years back. LA County not much better at 63%, and California overall just a bit higher. Stefania Ramirez is with California Census.
Many circumstances where they are right now, including COVID, including an economic downturn, including just various of challenges that a lot of these community-based organizations on the ground have been experiencing.
Ramirez says a shortened timeline for in-person counting ordered by the Trump administration is adding even more pressure, especially in densely populated areas.
It's about money and it's about power. You know, at stake, power, potentially 2 congressional seats for California, money. We're talking millions and millions of resources.
The impact is widespread, from federal programs for WIC and EBT to school lunches and fixing highways. Just this weekend, a judge ruled on legal actions supported by LA's city attorney to keep the count going. For now, another hearing is set for this month. Time is of the essence. Ramirez says, think of it like this.
10 minutes, 10 years.
In the meantime, volunteers like these in Paramount will continue hanging reminders on doors, and Cisco will keep talking to people, debunking any myths.
A lot of people believe that because they're renting, they don't need to do the census because their landlord will do it, but that's not the case.
Clarifying what it means to be counted.
Quality begins with being acknowledged that we're here in this country, and it's the first step in the right direction.
In other areas that showed low census response rates include Watts and Willowbrook, both of those areas at less than 45%. To find out how your neighborhood is doing, you can check our interactive map. We put that on our website. That's NBCLA.com. Just search the word census. For the I-team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.